What's going on, guys? Bringing you some Dragon's Teeth gameplay finally. This is the newest DLC and there is 4 new maps. I am currently playing on Propaganda, and you know, the general consensus of everyone who plays this map is they really enjoy playing it. And with the new DLC, with this DLC Dragon's Teeth, I feel like it's really brought infantry back into Battlefield. Not really Not many map packs before have, put a big emphasis on infantry. The only map I could really think of would be Gillen Peaks or maybe Metro, but everyone knows how Metro is. It's just corner camp and whatever it may be. But this is only one of the 4 new map packs that came with Dragon's Teeth. This is Propaganda. There is Sunken Dragon, Pearl Market, and Lamphini Gardens. And I actually prefer Lamphini Gardens the most. I think that's my favorite map so far. There's just a lot of verticality, but at the same time you can manage everything. Like, it's not like Pearl Market. Pearl Market's like you're getting flanked constantly, shot from like fucking 360 degrees up and down. It's just crazy. It's outrageous. It's hard to kind of deal with, hard to control. But besides the new map packs, there is also a lot of new weapons and gadgets that have came into play. There is the Roar, or the RAR, however you want to say it, which is pretty much an EOD bot with a minigun on it or some sort of machine gun on it. But it is the pickup weapon. At first I was like, how do I unlock this RAR? And me and my buddy Blaze were trying to think of, like, how the fuck do we get that? Like, we're trying to find a challenge to do or whatever it may be. But yeah, it is a pickup on certain maps. And it's actually kind of fun to use. You drive around, spraying people up, but it does get destroyed pretty quickly. There is also a Desert Eagle. I'm sure everyone's hyped up about the Desert Eagle. Everyone wants to play with it and whatever. But in order to unlock the Desert Eagle, you need to get 20 headshots with the Unica, which is like a revolver type weapon, and it's pretty good. But it did take me over 100 kills to get 20 headshots. I played a game of TDM. Pistols only, had 36 kills, 1 headshot. So yeah, I'm pretty terrible, and that was a pain in the ass. But that is not the only set of new weapons. That's just the pistols. There's also a new sniper rifle. It's called like the CS something, the C something, but it's fitted with a suppressor. And I've used it a little bit, but it's not the best sniper rifle. The only thing it really has going for it is the fast rate of fire. You can chamber another round pretty quickly. And then there is the MPX, which is the new submachine gun. It's a pretty good submachine gun. I like it. I've been playing with it a lot. And then there is the Bulldog, the new assault rifle. I'm not a big fan of the Bulldog. I think it's pretty good. Well, I think it's good, but just a really small mag, 21 rounds. It makes an odd sound, like a tin sound or something, like rain hitting tin or something. That's what I think of when I fire the gun. But yeah, I'm just not a really big fan of the weapon for some reason. Everyone's saying it's OP and all this stuff, but I just think it's being overused. I don't really think it's OP. But besides that, I don't really want to get into more about the Dragon's Teeth. I'm gonna bring you some more gameplay sooner or later, but I kind of want to talk about like competitive and the teams I've been on. So I'm sure you guys knew that I was on War 9, or maybe you don't know that I left, but yeah, I left War 9 because we were losing lots of key members. And like Bofa, the main founder, or maybe not the founder, but the primary leader when I joined of War 9 has moved to MFH, and with him I went with MFH. And sort of like Santiago, AP, like lots of our key guys, Coop, lots of good players have went to MFH with Bofa because, we're loyal to him, and, we want to still scrim and stuff. But the only thing that's kind of bugging me about scrims is that, we're playing the same people that, like in MFH, we're playing the same guys that we played in War 9 and we've slaughtered in War 9. And, I'm looking to play like TSC because we played against TSC in an unranked game and we lost by 1 round. And that was kind of like a fluke kind of thing anyways, lose 7 guys, 7 of our players got kicked simultaneously just because of server issues or whatever, and then they armed a bomb and beat us. I want to play, but they did, play us a good game, and I want to play teams that are a little bit tougher and teams that are going to give us a run for our money and actually, you know, put up a good fight, and it'll be a good game. But, you know, I feel like in our scrims that we don't really play against like a big portion of guys like that, and when we do, we're short 2 or 3 starter players that are gonna make a big impact on that game. You know, they're gonna be able to be in the top 5 and capture key points, and, you know, make key plays that are gonna help us win the game. And so I've joined MFH with Bofa, and I'm kind of waiting. Apparently we're joining a bunch of ladders and stuff, but I don't know how true that is. And I've also joined IX, which stands for Infinite Excellence. MFH stands for Murder for Hire. IX is an Australian clan that Coors introduced me to, and these guys and girls are top-notch players. I mean, I even have trouble keeping up with a couple of them in infantry, but that's in lockers, and they slaughter locker. Like they are monsters when it comes to Operation Locker. But yeah, so I played a game actually last night with them, and we were playing against Mom, and yeah, we kind of beat them down pretty bad. I mean, it was a good game, but I'm looking for an opponent that's gonna be, you know, tough, that's actually gonna beat the crap out of us, hopefully. Well, maybe not beat the crap out of us, because I don't want to lose, but I want to have, you know, a worthy adversary. No one likes playing against, like, the scrims we've been playing, and I played before, and BF4 at least, have been against mostly casual gamers, it seems like. Like, they're cool people, you know, they're down to play and get a competitive game going, but when it comes down to it, they're used to, like, a pub match setting. They run around in circles. And, you know, I'm looking for some guys that are actually gonna, you know, put up a really good fight. And that's the thing, too, with IX. You know, 3 Cores Down introduced me to him, and he's trying to set up games for them because they're from Australia, so obviously they're gonna have issues, and, you know, the time zones are really strange when it comes to setting up a game. But Coors is pretty much the PR guy in charge of setting up American games versus these guys. So IX was a little bit disappointed. Well, some of the guys in the clan were a little bit disappointed that the opponents that they were put up against were not even worth the time, and that they were not, you know, what they expected they were going to be. They thought it was going to be like a really hard, tough game where they could actually work on strategy and stuff. But I understand where Coors is coming from, because he doesn't want to put them up against a team that's going to give them, you know, that's going to shut them down and make them feel negatively against playing against Americans and stuff, and, you know, really demoralize the team. So Coors is in a tough situation. I feel for him, but at the same time I feel for the IX guys, because I really want to play against a worthy adversary that's going to give our team a run for our money. And at the same time, I really have confidence in IX that they will be able to verse some of the top-notch teams and be able to give them a run for their money, and maybe even pull off some wins. You know, so where I am now, I'm just hoping that IX is going to be the team that really turns me back onto competitive, because right now I feel like I don't know if I should just stop playing competitive and, you know, play Battlefield for what it is and just play for fun. But, you know, Battlefield in competitive gives it another different aspect, and, you know, different play style, which I kind of like, because, you know, I'm getting bored after putting so many hours into the game. Anyways, guys, sorry for the rant. You know, I just wanted to get this off my mind. You know, a little bit of competitive stuff has been on my mind, so I wanted to update you guys. And be sure to like and subscribe as you watch me shoot some people in the feet. Anyways, guys, take care.